and welcome to the Queen's Curry Kitchen. This little kitchen that makes curry right here in Queens, New York. So today I am not actually cooking anything on top of the stove, so no slaving in the heat, but I'm going to make cold pressed juice for all of you guys to enjoy, and I'm going to make it the Indian way. I'll also tell you what brand of juicer I use. Of course, it's not a sponsored course, and I will tell you the reason why we chose this brand. Okay, so let me quickly tell you what are the ingredients that are going to go into making this juice. I have 2 juice oranges that have been cut small. You have to really cut it small, so you can't like literally take the whole thing and stick it in there. So these are 2 juice oranges. This is a green apple that's been chopped, washed really well and chopped. And these are some grapes that are super sweet, but they're withered, so they're not crunchy anymore, so nobody in the house will eat them. This is the machine that I'm using, and the brand name is called Von Chef or Fon Chef, depending on what part of the world you are. It has 2 speeds, and this is a cold press juicer. Now the reason you would use cold press as opposed to the really fast moving centrifugal juicers is that if you're juicing fruits and vegetables, you don't want the nutrients to be damaged by the heat of the motor, and a lot of times the heat that's generated by the movement of the centrifugal motor actually kills a lot of the nutrients. So when you have a cold pressed juice, it preserves the nutrients, and of course you can drink it right away. Sometimes if you have citrus in your juices, you can put it in the fridge for a little bit, but try to drink it right away because that's the way to retain maximum nutrition from it. Oh, Amy, well, this is a juice orange. So basically it has a very I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was showing you my face. Okay, so here, it has a very thin skin, and there's a lot of pulp and juice. You see this? So the skin is really thin. It's not like a navel oranges. It's called like either a Valencia orange or a juice orange, and that's how it's sold in the stores. So without any further ado, I'm going to get you right here set up so you can get all the action. All right, so juicing 101, take 1. Now this is the thing that gathers all the pulp, and this juicer for one is very slow, which means that it extracts every last drop of juice that can come out, and so the pulp that comes out is really dry. So if you're doing carrot juice and you have like carrot pulp, you can literally make carrot muffins or cutlets or whatever. Well, I'm doing fruit, so it's going to be all sweet pulp, but it can go straight to your compost bin, right? This is where the juice is going to get gathered, and the Indian twist that I'm going to put on it is going to be revealed to you very shortly. So I'm going to put it on speed 2. Assembling it is quite a task, so I won't talk, I'll just get the job done, and you'll be able to see how the speed is really slow. It's going to happen very slowly, so you know that there is no heat coming off of the motor that can damage. I might get a different container. Hold on. To do it as quickly as possible because I'm trying to save you the time that you have to sit through all this juicing. But any fruits that are good for juicing would be watermelon without the seeds, grapes, cucumbers, celery, broccoli. Anything that's tough and holds up would be really good. I'm using oranges, green apples. You can also juice pineapples, you can juice ginger, you can juice beetroot, carrots of course, which are very popular. So depending on different things that you're trying to fix in your body, you juice based on that. Some people do a 3-day juice cleanse or a juice diet. And also if fresh juice is the first thing that you're drinking in the morning, it helps to give your body an alkaline start as opposed to tea or coffee, which is more acidic. So if this is not something that you've tried, I would encourage you to try it. It's just a very refreshing pick-me-up. I like it in the mid-afternoon, but I know that I should be doing it early in the morning instead of mid-afternoon, so I'm going to try to work on changing that habit. Also, if you have somebody at home who is sick or has corona, COVID, has fever, the best way to help them recover is to give them 10% of their body weight in vitamin C loaded juices, which means citrus juice is 10% of their body weight according to a lot of naturopaths, really helps you to combat the initial onslaught of any viruses. And by the second day, if you continue it, add a little vegetable broth to the same diet and continue with the 10% in citrus juices, by the third day, that person will be well enough to eat normal food and feel pretty recovered and in control of. So the secret ingredient that I'm adding here is ginger, and in the Indian culture, ginger and mint are added to almost all fruit juices just because it's very hot there, and ginger is great for immunity, and mint actually is cooling for the stomach and for the system. So that's that. A lot of people like to add lots of ice to their juices, but I just like to use either cold fruit or then not add too much ice. I'm going to turn this off, and this machine just gives it a final whir before it turns off. Add this slide back. So we try not to waste anything. That's that. Okay, now let me show you the pulp that comes out. You see how dry this is? So whenever you buy a juicer or whenever you're shopping around for a juicer, make sure that the pulp that's coming out is really dry, because that means that the maximum benefit from the fruits that you're using is in here and not in here in your trash can. Okay, now for the best part, which is to Indianize this juice, I'm going to add, you know what this is, right? Himalayan pink salt. I'm going to add a pinch of this to the bottom of the glass, and then I'm going to froth it up and it'll be ready to serve. You can also add black salt because it adds that little kick, and it also gives it that electrolyte into your body so you can jumpstart. I would like to also encourage you to see if there are some other fruits and vegetable combinations that you like that work for you. So definitely amp up the ginger right now, definitely amp up the vitamin C. So the grapefruits, the oranges, any kind of oranges are great, but juicing oranges are great because you're not paying, since you buy them by the weight of the orange, you're not paying for the weight of the skin, which is really thick, but you're actually paying for the actual pulp, which has a lot of juice. So that's my story. This is the beverage of choice. I encourage you, I would love for you to share with me if you've made any juices lately, and if you have mint leaves, definitely add mint or cilantro. Cilantro is great for cleansing your, I think it's the kidneys. So you know, cilantro stems, add a little bit of pink salt or add a little bit of black salt, and it's a really good juice. So try to start your morning like this. I know it's not morning, but if you try it, you're going to be very happy with the results. Like always, thank you so much for joining me. I'm on Facebook under Queen's Curry Kitchen, and I'm also on Instagram as Queen's Curry Kitchen. You can follow my page, www.queenscurrykitchen.com, and look up my vegan Indian cookbook or the spice blends that I sell, and see if you want to bring any Indian food into your life. And if not, you know what, come with me to the Facebook Lives, hang out with me. We'll share a thing or two, and I'm happy that you give me your time and attention. So I bless you all with prayers for protection, safety, and good health. And I will see you again in the next one. Until then, namaste and goodbye.